Well, hello, welcome back to the channel. It's Elisa coming to you from Beautifullymeandyou, de Bellamente y tú y yo. And today I thought I'd bring you guys up to the Etsy shop in my office and we'll be processing some orders as well as creating some products that need to go out for shipment. I had a sale. Thank you to everybody who supported, and I have quite a bit of orders that I need to get out. With Monday being a holiday, I have today, tomorrow, as well as Tuesday to get the orders to the post office by Tuesday evening, and that is the goal. So yeah, there's a lot to do. I'm gonna start by putting away some supplies that I got from Uline, which is a shipping company that I have, and then I'll probably get into making some of the orders. So if that sounds like something that interests you, seeing a day in the life of an Etsy shop owner, then let's get right into the video. All right, so to get started, I have this huge Uline shipping box that I need to put all the supplies away onto the shelf. This is where I kind of store my packaging at. So I'm going to be putting all of these items onto here. And it's mainly just little poly bags as well as some cellophane wrappers that I ordered from them. So let's get to putting that away. Of course, the cats love the cardboard boxes, so they're here. There's always more boxes to come out, so let me just get this box. All right, so I ordered these type bags from Uline, and I'm going to be stocking them up here on the shelf so that I just have them ready to grab whenever I have orders. I also have some cellophane bags that I got from them, which are these that I packaged my orders in, but their minimum quantity is 1,000, so I usually stack the extras here. I'm going to take one pack over with me to the desk so I'll have easy access, and the rest I leave here. All of the shipping packages won't fit inside of this little container right here because I have boxes on the bottom shelf. So the extra shipping packages, the poly bags, I'm going to put them in the closet that's here in the office. Okay, you guys, so we got the packaging put away. Now it's time for me to start processing some orders. I have 53 orders in the queue right now, and some of them are rather large orders, so I doubt that I'll get through all the orders today. A lot of products I do kind of like make on demand, and then others I've pre-made some in advance. Like for instance, all the Oops envelopes, a lot of people ordered those, and those are ready to ship. So I literally just need to pull those. But if they ordered Oops envelopes with something else, then I need to create that. I'm going to try to go from the top, who ordered first, and just go down. Sometimes I jump around because, like, let's say someone just ordered only a Post-it note, like teller slips. I have that ready to go, and I can get that order packaged and out of the way and out of my queue very quickly. Then I'll go ahead and do that as well. So I'm going to start at the top first and try to work my way down. And if I get to something like a savings scratch-off book that I have to sticker, then I'll count up all the books that I have, you know, in the whole queue. And if there's like 5, I'll just sticker all 5 of them at the same time, sit here and get all that done, and then start processing. I hope that makes sense. But in some way, I guess to sum it up, in some ways, I'm trying to go in order. But if I can find shortcuts to help myself to knock out orders, then I do that as well. If you guys hear the rambling, the cats are having a ball with those little packaging things that came from Uline, and also the boxes. There's cardboard boxes over there, so I didn't break them down. So of course they're like jumping in and out of those and going in the little packaging things. In regards to Uline, what I didn't say is I love them. Okay, first of all, they deliver very, very quickly. They have tons of supplies that are good for small business owners, and they're very affordable. Also, their packages are super high quality. There are some that I've gotten before from Amazon that are very flimsy, almost like see-through, but theirs are very high quality for an affordable price. They have things like paper cutters, laminators, lamination sheets. They have tons of products. I don't order all of those products from them because they are a wholesale supplier. So like for these, you have to buy a minimum of $250, which for me, I'll go through, but I'm saying. you might only want a pack of like 30, you know, and you can get that somewhere like Amazon or, you know, some Chinese distributor. The cellophane bags that I order, you have to order in packages of 1,000. And so again, sometimes it's the bulk purchasing. Like if you were going to Sam's or Costco, similar, right? You're going to buy like 150 bags of chips and maybe you only need 4 bags of chips because you're a single person that only eats chips once a week, you know? So in that way, you're like, is the bulk really worth it for me? But if it is, they are the way to go. And not only that, they allow you to invoice to your business and you can pay them within 30 days or you can pay them right up front if you want. Either one is your choice, and I like that option as well. All right, let's go ahead and get off into these orders because it is now, what time? I don't even know what time it is. 11:30. Because your girl was in slow motion getting breakfast, energy drink, la la la. So it's 11:30. Let's go ahead and start by working on the orders. I know a lot of the first orders were oops envelopes because those sold out fast. People ran to purchase those. So the first person that I have is Stephanie. She also ordered one of these envelopes, an Easy Dip Snowball envelope. So I need to make one of those for her. But everything else is oops envelopes. So I'm going to go ahead and pull hers out and set it to the side. And that way when I make this one Jet Snowball envelope for her, we know that it ought to be ready. Her order will be ready. Okay, so let's see. She said miscellaneous. Sometimes for me, I swear it's like digging through a needle in a haystack trying to find these things, but that's really what it's about. Receipts and fun time. All right. So then I just check and make sure they're all hole punched. Which one of these isn't? Let's see, we have gas, groceries. Oh, she said banking. Gas, groceries, banking, receipts, miscellaneous, fun time. Okay, and then one of those. All right, so my hole puncher. They were giving out Christmas blankets at work, and I got this one. Is he black? I think he's a black Santa. Oh, no, it's black and white Santas. See what I'm saying? I have on shorts because sometimes I get hot, so I put this on. But hold on, I need my corner rounder. You guys, I haven't been up here in so long. I don't know where things are. All right, so I need my corner rounder. If you guys know, I love this Katamuro Pro. Some of these oops envelopes I didn't round the corners. Banking was one of them. I just need to round the corners. And then hole punch it. Okay. All right, so there's banking. Let me set this up for A7. All right, so I got them hole punched. Oh no, there's one more, receipts. And then I just want to check and make sure they're all open. We know banking's open, gas, groceries. All right, so there we go. So now she just needs an Easy Dip Snowball envelope. Wait, can you guys see that? Let me turn you this way a little bit. All right, so her order's all done except for Easy Dip Snowball, and I already know that that's what that is. So let's move on to part 2 is Carrie. She said pocket money, groceries, supplies, travel, and household. The other thing I like to do is package up all of the, or line up all of the orders and then package them all at the same time. Because sometimes I feel like if I stop, package, it gets me out of the flow. So I like to just go through all the orders first and then come back. The next order is oops as well, and this is for Tanya. Thank you, Tanya. Did I say thank you to Carrie? Thank you, Carrie, and thank you, Tanya. Okay, let's see. She has some A6. Okay, so let's see. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 A6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're all hole punched. Perfect. And then she has 6 of these. One of them is the frog. Where'd that one go? That one. orders done. All right, I'm going to go ahead and package up these 4 that I have. And then, because the next ones are starting to do scratch offs and things like that. So since these are just, you know, oops envelopes, I'm going to go ahead and send these right now, do these right now. This one's a little bit too wide, so I'm going to cut it down. All right, so now that I got all those done, I need to cut down and make this 1 envelope. And I'm going to go ahead and make all 3 because I might have orders for other ones I didn't check. So since they're 3 to a sheet, I'm just going to go ahead and make all 3 of these. All right, so this one's going to be for Stephanie, and I just need to hole punch it and we can package her order. And then we're going to move on to some scratch offs because I think there's quite a bit of orders with scratch offs. I'm going to work on those next. That is our first 4 orders down. If they could all be so easy, we probably would be done today, but they won't. I got to make a lot of products. So those products happen to be already made. And whenever I make mistakes, like let's say, I think on one of the A6 envelopes, I rounded the corners and I wasn't supposed to. So I offered as an oops envelope, or let's say I have the wrong color, you know, anything that's slightly, oh, the words aren't on center, I would offer those as oops envelopes and have those later for sale when I gather a bunch of them. So that's kind of what I did, and that's how those orders went out so quickly. They were already made. These are the extra Easy Cash Snowball envelopes. I'm just going to stack them right here. So if we do have an order for those later, we could do those. Next, I'm going to turn off the laminator, and I'm going to work on some scratch offs because the next order that's up has scratch offs in it. So I want to start going from there. Uh-oh, wait a minute. It says my computer has a glitch. Don't try it. Don't try it. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, wait, hold on, let's see. You know what? I have a couple of other Oops envelopes orders. I'm going to go ahead and package those up too. I didn't see them. So let me go ahead and do that because that's all they are. And this is already ready to go. So one person is Angie. Thank you, Angie. She had snack time and she had sushi eating out. Oh, this one. So let's go ahead and get her order out. And then I have a debt snowball tracker that needs to go out. So I'm going to send that out too. All right, so there we go. 3 more orders down. Let's bag them up. And Peggy. What I'm going to do now is pull all of the scratch offs that I need to do for all the orders and just sticker for a while. It shouldn't be that long, I'm hoping, but I'm going to work on that next. I have a rack that's right here that I got from Michael's, and it houses all of my scratch off cards, whether they're these or the 100, 200, 300, like those kind of cards. Oh, no, 100, 500, 1,000. No, 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000. It houses all those cards over there. So I'm going to work on those next, as well as any scratch off books or this or that challenges. All right, so I have the large cards. This is a 2,000, 1,000, 500, and 100. And then I also have some character scratch offs, double-sided. One side saves you 250 and the other side saves you 400 or more. So all of these cards, I'm going to go ahead and sticker these, as well as I have orders for 3 savings challenge books that are in the queue. So I'm going to go ahead and sticker these as well. So I'm just going to sticker all these while I'm here. And then I'll probably move on to Shine and Save, I think. So yeah, let's do some stickering. Okay, you guys, so that was about 20 minutes because I put on Cash and Steph's savings challenge video and I'm 19 minutes into her video. So, and that was just all of these cards. These double-sided cards are the deal of the day. I'm telling you right now. This one has a lot of scratches for a low price, but anyway, that's this one. That's a double-sided scratch-off card, but I honestly love the way these look. Look at that. They're so pretty against the black. That was one of my original cards, and I love it the most. I might start one of those myself. And then there's the little mini scratch-off cards. Some people ordered these, and so I have those as well. So all of the cards have been done, and I'm going to put these to the side, and we're going to start on the scratch-off books now. Now, I have 3 orders. I think 3 or 4. I only pulled 3 books, so I'm hoping it's 3. We're going to do these 3 books. While I continue to watch some YouTube, I might put some music on. That's kind of what I'll be doing and just fly through them. And then I'll come back and tell you guys. Right now it is 12:29. So we've only been working for an hour and we got how many orders? Like 7 orders packaged and all of the scratch off cards for the orders done. I just need to do these scratch off books. And then we're going to have to work on the Shine and Saves, which is multiple steps involved. But yeah, we're going to do that next. All right, let's get to moving. Okay, I'm back. And I was watching a vlog, and it was a 53-minute vlog, and I'm only 47 minutes in, so then that took me about 45 minutes. Yeah, it's 1:30 right now. Yay! Well, 1:27. So yeah, maybe that was about an hour for these 3 books. The books take a lot of time to sticker, and the reason why they cost more, they have 15 pages worth of scratch-offs. If you hear Gingy, she has to be heard. 15 pages worth of scratch-offs. And you can save over $8,000 by getting one of these, 8 to 10,000 because there's skipper doubles involved. They take quite a bit of time to sticker, so we got the books out the way. All right, now we need to move on to, I think the next order had, okay, so I can either do envelopes or I can do the shine and saves. I think I'm gonna work on shine and saves. But let me get a Post-it note so I can kind of gather up what I have left to do. And I do this a lot just because I'm like, then I can visually see what I need to do. All right, we got some scripting to do. All right, let's see. All right, I think I'm gonna work on some this or that challenges. So I need 4 sets total. Oh no, 5 total. All right, so I have all of these except for the title cards to sticker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I'm gonna make 5 this or that challenges, as well as some extra cards that some people just order like 1 or 2. Then we're going to package up some orders because I see quite a bit of orders that I can package up and get them out of the queue. And so that'll reduce down the queue. But first, I'm gonna sticker all of these and I'll be finishing up my vlog that I was watching. Okay, so it might seem like a complete mess. Actually, let me turn you guys away because I'm gonna start processing orders now. I have quite a bit of stuff all over the place, so let me just look. Now, just know, even if I jump around and I do someone else's order that ordered before you, it won't matter because all of the orders are pretty much gonna go out on Tuesday. You see what I'm saying? Because the post office is not even open. So we're just working through step by step, day by day. So let me see what I can do right now. This for that challenge with a binder and a book. I'm gonna stick a freebie in here. I do have some oops envelopes. The newest envelopes, I have some of those that are oops. Like this one. This one has all $10 all over it and it's supposed to have different varying dollar amounts. So for this one, you would say $300, but everything is $10. I'm gonna give her that for free. And all of this is gonna go in one envelope. So that's one order. There's one. 5. Sometimes I like to do as many orders as I can because the lower number makes me feel like I'm making progress. 1 month ahead with a this or that challenge. I think it should. So both the items are in there. And I'm gonna find her a freebie as well. I'm gonna give her one of these, the little piggy scratch off envelope. So there's that. That's Angelina, she ordered just a this or that challenge. Diana ordered a set of 4 of the newest envelopes, and I have 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the newest ones, the February, March, and April set of 4 envelopes. There's that. Oh, Marsha, she had some oops envelopes. Let's see. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all these hole punched. Not this one. And she also has some teller slips. So let me grab that. Okay, so this order is from Marsha. Number ones. Oh wait, why do I have two number twos? One, what did I write down? Okay, hold on, I gotta sticker one more. Actually, I think two more number ones. These will already be stickered and I'll just put them back in their cubby. 1, 2. So if I do need some more later, I'll already have those stickered, but these need to be stickered really quick because this is her order and I thought I did it, but I wrote it down wrong. That's why it's good to check, y'all, because I mean, I am only human. You see how many things I got going? There's so much stuff on this table right now. It's easy to mess it up. So yeah, that's why when people reach out to me and they're like, oh, my order was this or that, or I was supposed to get this, I'm like, I am so sorry. I am but a human. I will send it out to you as soon as possible. Okay, so she was supposed to have two number ones. Maybe. I'm going with Trishawn. Trishawn for $100. All right, so there's that. Next is Yvetta. She had a number 4. As I flip these bags over and over looking for the same opening, it's ridiculous. Yvetta. That one's done. We check her off. Michonne had a set of 4 of the newest envelopes. Let me see if I think I have 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The more complex orders that have like 5 and 6 things involved, I might need to make 5 or 6 things. So I try to get the ones that are just like onesie, twosie things out of the way. Sandra, she has some Oops Caffeine and Debt Free. A mini scratch off. Sandra's. Susan just had a this or that challenge. Monte had a number 1 scratch off challenge. Tammy had a scratch and save book, and I'll give her one of the Oops February envelopes that I made. That was $10 for everything. It's not supposed to be printed like that, but I'd already made it like that. All right, I think that's all the orders. Oh, Judith had a Ross Oops envelope and a bank teller slip. I definitely can do that too. I think that's all that I'm gonna do right now. That's a lot though, right? I mean, this is at least probably 10 orders. Oh, how many was it? So sometimes the addresses come up as unverified, and when that happens, I can't send out their order until I confirm what their address is with the customer, because I don't want to send it out and it goes to the wrong address. So I'm going to delete one person's order because it says the address is unverified. I'm going to try to figure it out, but if I can't figure it out, then I'll reach out to them via Etsy email. So this is 14 orders, and this right here makes 15 once I square that one away. We made it down to 22 orders. Oh no, I'm lying. 32. Anyway, okay, let's see. Let's see if we can fix this one. All right, I think I'm gonna have to message this person. I think I have the address right, but I want to make sure because it is a this or that challenge. Sometimes I've sent a message out to people and they'll say, "Oh, this is truly my address," and then if that's the case, I'll just send it, you know, and hopefully it reaches them. And maybe Etsy just didn't have it, or the United Postal Service didn't have it right, because this goes through the United States Postal Service. But other times they're like, "Oh, I meant to put this," and you know, they mix it up, and so that causes an issue. So yeah. All right, so I have 7 complete sets of these that still need to be processed. I sent out 3 sets already, but I have 7 more. So I'm going to go ahead and make these because these are really, really easy to make. Once you create the document, you literally just print it. It's not hard to make it all. So I'm going to start by making 7 of those sets. For that, we have to move over to where the Cricut is. So let's do that. All right, so to get started, I'm going to start off by going to my Cricut Design Studio, and I'm going to actually print onto sticker paper some of the challenges. That's pretty much what we're doing. Let me put these envelopes over here right now. Okay, so to make the self-adhesive A6 envelopes, the first thing you need is some of this Avery self-adhesive laminating sheets, okay? And I cut those down to size. That's what you just saw me doing, to the size of the actual envelope sticker. The other thing you need is some sticker paper, which I've shown it before. This one's vinyl sticker paper. So then I just print the challenges on here. We're gonna do the month aheads first. And I fix it onto here. Like that. And then I take these self-laminating sheets, because if I cut them just like this, then you won't be able to write on them and wipe it off. But the self-laminating sheets allows you to be able to wipe it off. Just like if you had laminated it through a machine. But instead of doing that, you just peel and stick. So I'm going to peel and stick this one. I'm literally just putting it right on top of the challenge. And you don't have to cut these down. If you had, like, later, I'm not going to have scraps. These were scraps that I cut down. If I wasn't using it for something else and I had scraps, I would just make a sheet that was the size of, you know, 9 by 6.5, and affix the whole label here and then send it through the Cricut. It cannot overlap these read lines for the Cricut, or it will give you an error. So that is one thing to consider. So, but yeah, now everybody will be able to make reusable A6 envelopes with it affixed on there. And then I just smooth it out with the scraper. So that's 2. Let me do this last one, and this will be 3 envelopes. All right, just like that. And then we put it in here. Oh, let me come off the wall. There we go. And send it through. Come off the wall a little more. All right, now that that one's cutting, we get our A6 envelope and we peel this off, and it's just one sticker. And the sticker goes directly onto here. Like that. And that's the envelope. And because it already has the self-laminating sheet, you can wipe right on it and wipe it off and start all over. So that's it for that. Okay, you guys, we are back home in our home space. I made all the envelopes and I'm gonna see if I can package any orders from these. And then after that, I'm gonna call it quits because right now it is 4:07 and I wanna edit this video or at least start editing it. I might get it up tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow. But I definitely wanna take Jace to the movies. We're going to see Aquaman 2. So yeah. I need to get this together. And I thought about just stopping here and come back tomorrow and put orders together. But if there's some that I could put together right now, let's just go ahead and do it. I said I would kind of stay up here until 5 o'clock. So there's that. Here's my face. All right, let's get going with the orders. All right, since most of the orders have something else along with these envelopes, there's only one order that was just these envelopes. So I'm going to send that out that I hadn't already processed rather. So I'm going to package that one up. And then all the other ones, I'm going to wait until I do some of the shine and save challenges tomorrow and package those orders tomorrow and Tuesday. Also, I do need to order some bigger one of these envelopes. So I'll probably do an order from Uline so they could deliver some of these. They're a little bit bigger because I think the shine and save barely fits. Let me check. Quite a bit of these envelopes, so if this one was ready to go, yeah, that's a bit of a push. Like if you ordered a shine and save with anything else, it probably wouldn't fit in here. And I probably could force this to fit, but it would be really tight. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is order some more of these from Uline, just a bit bigger, or maybe even Amazon, since I only need about maybe 40 of them. So I can fit shine and save binders in with other items and still make sure that it ships properly. So yeah, I'm going to place that order right now, and then I'm going to call it quits. Because most of these need something else. There's a lot of envelopes that need to be made, like A6, A7 envelopes. I need to make those. And then there's all the shine and saves that I need to do. I think that's the end of it. Once I do those 2 projects, I'll be done. And so tomorrow I'm going to work on those 2 and get all of the rest of the orders out. Character savings flip books to work on. And then some of these character scratch offs, like these kind. So I'll work on those. When I make the envelopes, that's when I'll make these. When I make the A7 and A6, I'll make these character envelopes. And then as far as the character flip planner booklets, I'll make a couple of those as well. I think I have a few orders for those. So yeah, but I'm going to work on that starting for tomorrow. For right now, I'm going to order some bigger packaging for the shine and save planners. Before I let you guys go, let me count up and see how many orders I actually processed for today. Hold on, let's see. All right, you guys, so I have all the orders. I have a total of 22 orders here in the bag. I'm going to continue to load it up tomorrow and see just where we land. But before Tuesday, hopefully I'll have a zeroed out queue. Of course, new orders come in all the time. But for these 54 orders that are already in here from the sale, I hope to have them all shipped by Tuesday. So yeah. All right, you guys, I don't know how great the vlog was. We're going to see because I have to edit it and put it all together. But I did get some stuff done, and I appreciate you guys for being here and working alongside me because it helps me to stay motivated. Just keep going. Just keep working. I am, like I said, about to take Jace to the movies, and tomorrow we have something else planned. So yeah, I got to work in the orders around the time that I can. And then next week, I also have to go to work a couple of days. So there's a lot going on. I appreciate you guys for being here, for watching, for hanging out with me. If you made it all the way to the end of this video and you are a real one, put this one single emoji right here letting me know that you made it. Whether you're new to this or true to this, thank you. I love you guys. I appreciate you for being here, and I will talk to you again very shortly. Take care.